Hi, this is TJ with Piano Clubhouse, and today I'm going to show you how to play You're on My Mind by KEM. This is a really fun song to play. Kind of a break from KEM's normal slow love ballads. Kind of a fun up-tempo song, has a few neat changes in it. It's rather simple once you kind of get the chords down. It's only got 3 sections to it. Song is in the key of B flat minor, kind of shifts up to D flat major at times, and we'll even throw the key of B flat in there occasionally. Okay, so let's get started from the introduction. Let's see. Left hand is just going to go A flat, A, B flat, and then back down, B flat, A flat. I'm going to show you the bare minimums, the basics of it, and I'll kind of show you how to fatten it up a little bit more later. Okay, so A flat in the left, right hand is going to be on a B flat minor chord, and then everything just moves to the right a half step. When the left hand goes to A, right hand goes up to a B minor chord, B, D, F sharp. And when the left hand gets to B flat, right hand goes to C, E flat, G, a C minor chord. Okay, so one more time. And then it goes back down. Same 3 chords. That's the basic movements. A couple things you can do to kind of fatten this up a little bit. Let's make the left hand do a little bit more work. So all the left hand's doing, I'm kind of adding this octave as well as the 5th. Okay, and I even go up to throw that C in there. Okay, so instead of just the octaves, I add the C and then the F. Okay, boom. The walk down, same concept, except now we're doing B flat and E flat. Okay, I'll slow it down. Let's add a note to the right hand. Instead of a C minor, we're going to make it a C minor 7th. And so with that, and we're going to add 7th to all these chords. So when we get to the C minor chord, we'll add that B flat to it. You're basically just adding the note that the left hand is going to be playing. Going down, add that A to that B minor chord. Then on the B flat minor, make that a 7th, throw that A flat on there. Okay. Slow down. There it is. Okay, one other thing you can do as you're playing through this first groove, remember the notes that your right hand are on, whether it's this chord, whether it's this landing chord, the C minor 7th, or that other landing chord, which is, when I say landing, it's a chord that we kind of rest on for a minute. This B minor chord in the middle, that's just kind of a passing chord to get from one chord to the other. So that's not what I would call a landing chord. So either this C minor 7th or this B flat minor 7th. Regardless of which chord you're on, remember those notes, and you can kind of play around with octaves on them during the time while we're sustaining that chord. You can kind of play around with octaves. Okay, let me show you. Let's see. C minor. Okay, so you can really kind of play around with that. It's really kind of monotonous to do the same thing over and over again. So mix it up. Do octaves one time. Do the run one time. Do individual notes another time. So you have lots of different options. With the left hand, you kind of play it basic, or you can fatten up. Okay, so lots of different things you can do there. Moving to the second section of the song, the 2 out of the 3 sections. The second section. See, so coming out of the, let's see, how do we get into it? It'll be after we go down to the, so after this we go to, left hand is F, B flat, E flat. Right hand is A flat major chord, E flat, A flat, C. Shift up to an E flat major, F, A flat, D flat, leave this A flat here. Right hand just pivoting around that A flat. Okay, D flat major over B flat. And then left hand goes down to E flat. Right hand, you can leave this F here, leave this D flat here, and we're going to push these 2 notes here to make this a G flat major 7th over E flat in the left. Okay, then from here, there's a quick melodic run. They do octaves of F, G flat, D flat, and then they do it again an octave higher, F, G flat, D flat. Okay. If you're not comfortable doing that with octaves, you can do individual notes. Okay, let me show you the timing of that. Let's see. Everything from this chord, you come back to this chord, and then everything is going to move up a half step. Left hand is going to go to E. Right hand, instead of going this G flat major 7th, you're going to move everything up a one key to a G major 7th. G flat, G, B, D, all over the E. And then you slide back down to the chord you were just on. Okay, so going to this part again. Up. Then you come back to this. Then here's the progression. Left hand goes to F. Right hand goes to this A, D flat, E flat, A flat. Hit it once, and then the second time you move. The only thing that moves is A flat down to G flat. And then we're going to go back to the G flat major 7 over E flat. Okay, and then we do it again. Okay, so so far there's 3 different progressions in this middle second section here. So we going into it again slowly. This is the first time. There's a run. Up that half step. Here's the second time. Just play the G flat major 7th. Then here's that 2 hits, 1, 2, back here, do the run again, that again, and then after that third time, C in there if you like with the left. Then we get to the third section. You're on my mind. Starts off with a B flat.